Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a little bit of a speculation video for you guys. We're going to be talking about something that could be potentially coming on into Dead by Daylight. And I'm going to give you guys all the information that I know about this and what I can really make out about this. So as you can read by the title, today we are talking about the teacher files. And the reason why we're starting this discussion so early is because recently Polyester made an amazing video on why he thinks the next killer could be the Candyman. In this, he goes through a bunch of things and it all kind of lines up. So you never know, Dead by Daylight could pull this one out the bag and get this licensed character for us. But there's still one mystery about the game that is yet to be solved, and that is the teacher files. So we need to start from the top. What exactly are the teacher files? A long time ago, before the nurse even came out, the first chapter to ever be put into the game was meant to be a teacher, and the files were incorporated into the game. You'll see them on screen right now. We have a apple, a ruler, and a dunce cap. And before you say this is like photoshopped or anything like that, if you physically go into the game files right now, these files are still there. So we never really put one and one together. We just thought that this was a chapter that never came through. They were never going to do anything with it. And that was that. Until in October, when I went to Comic-Con and made an interview with Matthew Cote, we spoke about the teacher files. This was something that everybody forgot, but I popped the question on what do these teacher files mean? Will we ever see them being used? And here's his reply.
Will we ever see the teacher files being used?
Yes.
Yes.
There's something to do with them.
Okay.
So about 1 month ago, we actually made a video saying that the teacher files are guaranteed to be used in the next chapter. However, the next chapter came out and it was a death slinger, and it has nothing to do with a dunce cap or a ruler or a apple with spikes in it. So what exactly does this mean? We know that is going to come in somehow, and we thought this could have been for DCs. Maybe when people DC'd enough, they would get the dunce cap icon. That never happened either. So what exactly does that mean? Does this mean the next chapter is going to be a teacher and not the Candyman? Does this mean that the Candyman is going to use some power like this? We don't really know, and honestly, I don't really know how to speculate anything about it. It's just one of those big mysteries that us as a community needs to solve. But we heard it from the devs themselves that this is going to be incorporated into the game somehow. And we looked around in the game files. There's nothing else talking about a teacher. There's nothing that correlates with a teacher. There's no cosmetics that correlate with a teacher. Absolutely nothing. If you go on the Dead by Daylight wiki itself, they actually talk about this, and they said around July of 2016, 3 in-game files were added to the game's icon folder. The addition of those files fueled speculations that belonged to a new upcoming killer, likely teacher-themed. Now, we never really seen any of this used. The only thing that kind of has a correlation is a cosmetic for Susie, and that is a ruler that is sharpened, but I highly doubt that's what they meant, as that was a power icon, and that's just her weapon. So what exactly do these teacher files means? This is just another huge mystery in Dead by Daylight, and I think this correlates really well with the upcoming chapter that is going to come out. We just received the mid-chapter patch, so that means in a month and a half times we'll be seeing our first glimpses and hints of the next chapter coming on into the game. So essentially, this video is to re-spark that conversation. I want to know, what do you guys think these teacher files mean? Does this have anything to do with the game? Maybe Matthew Cote made a mistake. I did have dinner with the guy at PAX East, and we've had a lot of discussions, but we did not talk about the teacher files. It never slipped my mind to even consider talking about it because of everything that was going on. So I still have no clue what these teacher files means, and it bugs me because I really want to know. So maybe we'll figure out in the future. For now, it's just us to speculate it. For now, it is up to us to speculate what this actually means and how this is going to be incorporated into the game. Obviously, in the mid-chapter patch, we'd see nothing with this as well. So I guess we'll have to wait and figure it out. Does this mean it's going to be a teacher and not the Candyman? Well, we don't even know if it's the Candyman, so we're still left to speculate. Let me know what you guys think down below. You know, this mystery is still open. I'm almost positive they're going to use this in some way, as Matthew Cote did say that. And if you think about it, that was 7 months ago. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months ago is when we received this, and we normally know that they work on a couple chapters ahead, so maybe this is a chapter that's going to incorporate something like that, and we'll finally get the click and we'll put 2 and 2 together, similar to what they did to Kate Denson. She was one of the characters that was supposed to be introduced to the game. They held off on it, and then they brought her with the clown. So maybe this is something that's going to be like that in the next upcoming chapter. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your theories down below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe. We are nearing 70,000 subscribers. Insane number to think about. So if you guys want to help us reach that goal quicker, please hit the subscription button down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. As always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.